How does K-State adjust back after the defensive adjustments by Karius and her staff? Glenn, three-pointer doesn't go. There's Poindexter for an offensive rebound. Sundell left wide open for a three. That's good.
When everything goes in, everything goes in. And oh, by the way, it's Monday, and it is 12-14. That means banks are open.
Steal by Sundell in transition. Looks off the defender, takes it herself. Sundell. You mentioned it, 10-0 run for K-State, last 3:15. Belmont has yet to score in that stretch. Skip pass. Open is Jalen Glenn. Three ball. Here early at Bramlage.
She comes off the bench. And Mark, she's the only small player that Jeff Mittie puts on the floor at 5'7". Tough pass, tough catch. Just not a lot of room to throw that over the top, and a great seal-off and a great set of hands by Lee.
Molly driving, and Lee going for the block. Instead is going to get called for the foul.
Different looking offense without Taylor or Lee on the floor. Now Lester playing the 5 spot.
And one for Sundell.
Very under control is this kid's game. Not a jet, but fast enough with a long.
With the second unit out on the court, K-State will bring back a few starters just to give them some relief. There's the high-low run perfectly to Lester.
The Cats were just 5 for 25. That was really one area of that game, and you know Jeff Mittie would like to see improve.
And part of that is the ability for this team to be able to get out in transition. So far this season, and great hands headed right into the help side defense. And Zia Walker with great vision. One of the
now she's back on the floor for Kyle Recklitz, back in the starting lineup as well, and out guarding Lester. 32 on 32. Whipped around for Walker. Into the corner, Sundell. Little spin against Baumhauer. A pop and a shot.
And one-on-one isolation, just a chance for Serena Sundell to be able to go right over Baumhauer. But that happens, though, Jake, because she went 11-5 in the A-Sun.
Good touch pass by Lester out to Sundell, who hits the three at the end of the shot clock. In transition side, shovels to Glenn. Sundell, perfect, still from the field, has 14 in the first half.
In the full court, you continue to attack and finish at the rim.
Lob goes to Lee, this time collects herself and scores. 9 for Lee. Poindexter with penetration, the pass back in, easy play for Lee. And now 2 points away from the all-time record at K-State. Side starting to draw more attention. She came into this game absolutely on fire from behind the arc. Sundell will drive in and score and get the and one.
You mentioned Terrence Sides, and it was a quick closeout by the upstate defense. They understand she's been circled on that scouting report, and yet gives Serena Sundell an opportunity to turn the corner late on the help side. She's got a chance.
To the Spartans. Final 30 seconds. Sundell with a block shot from behind, stepped on the out-of-bounds line. It'll stay with SC Upstate, but what a block for Sundell. That's her 8th of the season.
Great defense.
One of the longer possessions for the Wildcats to this point. Walker through the lane, jump pass to an open Sundell. Hits the three-pointer. For what SC Upstate wants to do here in the third quarter, let's go. Big 12 scoring list. All-time K-State scorer as well. Serena Sundell up and under move, and she'll get a lay-in for her first basket. Being guarded by Gertz, 5'11" freshman.
Serena just started.
Zia Walker on the bench with a couple of early fouls. Lee getting a breather here, so K-State having to go some other places for scoring. Sundell going right back up with it, gets the follow and an and one. Being confident, that's part of it. You said, doesn't necessarily mean no open shots taken. Lee, as the floor gets spread again, able to get over 20 points into the lane. To have to deal with her, it makes open shots for other players.
Well, I always like to say it's you got to pick your poison. You got to make a choice, and the choice is you're going to double, you're going to triple team. You want a front? Well, you better have better help side. Now,
Sundell in transition, cut by Poindexter, lays it in. 18, a quiet 18 for Tamara Poindexter.
McFarland will continue to work against her. Glenn now with the three.
Sundell has had a good game, and great find of Taylor out of the double team.
Got to keep the dribble alive.
Big third quarter for Serena Sundell. Alley-oop to Maupin for K-State to start here in the fourth.
3 straight defensive stops. That's a big focus for the Wildcats. That's something that Coach Mitty has put out there to this team. He started it last year, and this team's continued it on, and it turns into a score.
Again, just needs to be able to do it consistently. If she's able to play consistently well at both ends of the floor in conference play, Utah can compete for a championship.
Oh, the right look and the and one. High screen and drive it in. The finish by Sundell.
Well, we talked about the gravity for Kansas State. Because you have to stay out and guard perimeter shooters, help side, which Utah is great at their help side. They take.
Yep, trying to answer. That's no good. And Kansas State back on the opposite side. Beautiful pick and roll. Poindexter doing it outside and collecting and scoring.
She's the only one that's knocked down a 3 in this game for the Wildcats, and she's made.
Sundell. 43-28, Kansas State.
Has the lead to score at multiple ways, and how good she has been defensively as well.
Back cut, Eliza Maupin, who just got into the game. The junior replaces Sanchez.
But when needed, Tamyra Poindexter stepping up as the trailer to knock down a 3 here to open this fourth quarter.
That's her third. Williams, shot blocked by Sundell. She'll get the defensive rebound on the miss by Fauntleroy, just a 28% three-point shooter. The Wildcats back the other way. They find Lee on an assist from the nation's leader in that category, Sundell. Without a true post player, where does K-State go for points? The lob to Poindexter, weak side lay-in.
They have
Defense by Taylor Matching.
Yeah, not a lot of room to go there. Had to get creative.
Sundell off the glass with 14 points off turnovers. Definitely a key in this game as the Buffs are up by 3. Sundell to the hoop, and now they trail by 1.
SAEC Sundell.
Sundell gets a hand in there and gets the steal. And the finish. Sundell back on, 6 to shoot. Down to 2. Down it goes. Serena Sundell.
This will be my first time seeing a potential 2-for-1 off a free throw block.
Yeah. Good trade-off for K-State. Jump down past to Sundell, trying to post up on Knesset. Tough fadeaway shot, it hits.
For Glenn there off a simple pin down action to a catch and shoot.
Another turnover. Get it back to Glenn off the assist from Sundell.
And the Wildcats have it firing on all cylinders right now.